Today we're going to talk about something a little different. Well, I mean, it seems like every video I say that we're going to talk about something a little different. And that's kind of the good thing about comics, is that they are often really weird. In this case, we're covering a Superman story in which he joins the circus. That's right, Superman comes upon a circus that's down on its luck and decides to use his powers to rescue them from disaster. How does he accomplish this? We're about to find out. The story starts off with the Jordan Circus, which is visiting Metropolis for a big show. Clark Kent is there to interview the owner of the circus, but he's currently in a shouting match with a banker. Apparently, he took out some kind of loan to cover the expansion of his circus, and now he just can't pay up, and he will lose everything. So Clark is overhearing this exchange and decides that he is going to do something about it. So I'm not sure what causes Clark to sympathize with the circus so heavily. He doesn't have any emotional investment in the circus as far as I can tell. He just kind of makes a firm decision that he is going to save this circus no matter what happens. And that's lucky for us because shenanigans ensue and we get to watch. Clark turns into Superman and visits Jordan, the circus owner. He explains that he wants to work for the man and that his presence will bring in tons of new customers which they can use as revenue to save the circus. Of course, Jordan doesn't believe him, so Superman gives him a show of his tremendous strength to prove that he is in fact the Man of Steel. As a result, Jordan immediately hires him and prints his face on the front of the flyer so everyone will know to come and see Superman's amazing feats. Of course, the bankers catch wind of this, then Lois catches wind of this, then literally the entire town catches wind of this, and everybody wants to go see Superman at the circus. That night, the circus opens to a huge crowd. Everyone is mesmerized as Superman completes amazing feats of strength and speed and acrobatics. People cheer and holler as he juggles weights, and he even lifts an elephant with just one arm. The circus is a raging success, and Jordan is making so much money from Superman that he will surely be able to pay off his debts. So the bankers come up with a different plan. They send a thug down to the circus to sabotage it. They think that if they cause some kind of accident, Jordan will be held accountable and he will lose all of his money. The circus is sabotaged and is no longer safe, but one thing the bankers didn't count on was Superman being there to save the day. When a lion escapes its cage, Superman is there to wrestle the beast into submission. And when a trapeze rope snaps, Superman is there to catch her before she falls to her death. Finally, the big top itself comes crashing down, but luckily Superman is there to brace it up with nothing but his own strength. Superman then easily catches the saboteur, who fingers the banker as the criminal mastermind. Superman rushes off to capture him too, then he brings both of these men to justice. Now the Jordan Circus has more than enough money to pay its bills and keep itself open. Superman is happy to help, and it seems all is well that ends well. So I thought that this was like such a funny story. Something about it made me laugh as I was reading it. Superman just decides for some reason he's gonna save this circus. It's a much lighter plot than I think we're used to. Superman normally tackles like tremendous social issues like poverty and hunger, but here he just randomly decides to save this specific circus. I even tried going over the story again and again to see if there was any kind of deep-seated political commentary hidden in there, but I couldn't seem to find anything significant. The only thing I could come up with is this, the definite theme of blue-collar workers versus white-collar criminals, as we've seen before in these stories. It's a common trope for Superman, who fancies himself as a hero to the downtrodden. I also figure that, like, some part of Superman must enjoy that circus. He certainly does put on an excellent performance. It's almost as if he personally wanted to be there, as if this was all just an excuse for him to join the circus. That kind of makes sense, actually, because Superman is an outcast from society. Maybe he identifies with the circus in some deep psychological way. Or maybe I'm just full of shit, and I did this episode for the laughs. Anyway, that's it for now. If you liked reading this comic with me and you want to read more comics with me, then why not like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon. If you are feeling generous, you may donate. But until next time, nerds, stay heroic.